Hi and hello, Let's Play fans. It's Berg787 back with our brand new series of Sid Meier's Civilization 5. Yes, it's been too long since I last did a series of Civ 5. I've done a few of them. You can go and check the playlist sections to see some of the earlier ones if you haven't watched them before. And if you have, excellent, cool. You know what it's all about. There's no real reason why I haven't done a Civ 5 series in a while. I guess I've been playing other stuff. But I do love Civ 5, and it's probably the game I probably get the most sort of random comments from old series that aren't current, in a sense, where people would be like, hey, I really enjoyed this, when are you doing another one, stuff like that. So it kind of makes sense to go and play one, doesn't it? And obviously we're going to be doing that, and here, as you can see, we are going to be playing with Arabia on a fractal map, standard map size, on Deity difficulty as always, and playing standard game pace. Now, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail as to why we're playing Arabia in a second, but first I just wanted to talk about what I specifically want to do in this playthrough. Now, it seems to me that the sort of standard way to play Deity, standard sort of, this is the most efficient way, it might not be, well, at least that's the way it's been taught to me and the way I see most people play. Not everyone, obviously, but, standard most people play, is to go tall, go tradition, science. That's your sort of default way to do things. Get your national college up by turn 100, yada, 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 all those kind of standard things, which we've done in previous series. Or some people do tend to go liberty. Some people tend to go honor as well, if they want to go, on a warmongery type path. But they're the sort of three main ways to do it, but mainly tradition. I wanted to do something slightly different, and I came across this thread. I can't remember now, actually, which is a bit bad of me. I can't remember whether it was on the Civ Fanatics forum or whether it was a Reddit thread or something like that. But I'll find it, and I'll link the article or the message, or the thread rather, in the video description down below. But it was basically talking about, forget going tall or wide or anything like that. Go small. Go piety. And I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. That's something certainly different. And basically the premise is, forget about growing, especially not until you hit sort of the medieval era or something. Stay small. Go religious. Go piety down the piety tree. Get a religion. Spread that religion. Buddy up your neighbours. Make sure everyone's all good with you. And then later on down the line, you win by diplomacy. So that's the idea. And I thought, you know what? That seems like a pretty good idea, because I don't particularly, not that I don't like war, but I'm not very good at it on Civ 5, which I always kind of find is funny, when everyone's like, that's the one thing where people are like, oh, you can really exploit the AI, they're terrible at war, and it's sort of like, yeah, that's fine. Makes me feel like an even bigger chump, because I'm awful at it, and I can't exploit them at it, but whatever. So anything that avoids conflict is good in my book, and it's just something different. I didn't like... That's one of the things that annoyed me the way I was playing anyway on Deity, is that I kind of felt, I've got to kind of stick to this specific path, and, I've got to do it this way. And it's sort of like, you know what, well, maybe you can do it a different way. And this write-up certainly made me see things different. As I said, I'll link it in the description below. But that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and play small. We're going to try and get a religion. We're going to try and get money. And we're going to try and influence the world from behind the scenes like a puppet master. But anyway, so that is hence kind of why I went with Arabia. Because Arabia, some of their bonuses, so caravans get 50% extended trade range, which, especially early doors, is really awesome, because we're going to be playing quite small. So we're going to have a lot less science, and we're not going to bother rushing to get our libraries up in the National College. So our science output's going to be very low, especially in the early game. So having the ability to send our caravans off to far out-flung places is going to help us, because that's going to be probably our main source of science, especially for the early part of the game. Plus, it gives us more cash as well, which is something that we're going to be wanting at all points of the game. So that's pretty good. Trade routes spread the home city's religion twice as effectively. Again, if we're going to go down that religious path, we want a religion, we want to spread it. That seems like a good thing to me as well. Oil resources are doubled. Cool. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no negative to having more oil resources. It's just, it is what it is. It's not going to be make or break for this game, but certainly doesn't hurt. They get the Camel Archer, which, by all intents and purposes, is an amazing unit, and one of the best sort of, I think, pound for pound units at the time of when the game is, if that makes sense. So, for the period of the game, it's just immensely awesome. We probably won't build one of them, because we don't have any need to in the type of gameplay we're going to be playing. But, if you are playing with Arabia and you are being maybe slightly more aggressive, certainly the Camel Archer would be something that you'd be looking to build. And finally, we've got the Bazaar. This is an awesome, unique building, to say the least. It replaces the market. It does a lot of things, as you can see, but the main awesome thing that it does is that it provides one extra copy of each improved luxury resource near this city. So, for example, if you have salt, you have a tile of salt. Now you have 2 tiles of salt once you have that Bazaar. So you have one to keep for yourself, for the happiness, and one to sell for, maybe another luxury resource that you don't have, or maybe for some gold, or whatever you want to do. But you get double the amount, so that's awesome. If you have 2, now you have 4. Super good. So we'll certainly be looking to get those up ASAP when we have the availability. But that's kind of why we went with Arabia, or why we're going to go with Arabia. And hopefully this will work out, and it'll be really fun, and you'll enjoy it, and we'll do another series afterwards. But anyway, just finally, before we start, just want you to see the advanced setup. There's nothing here that's, anything strange or different or anything like that. All pretty standard. So away we go.
Blessings of God be upon you, O great Caliph Harun al-Rashid, leader of the pious Arabian people. The Muslim empire of the Caliphate was born in the turbulent years after the death of the Prophet Muhammad in 632 AD, as his followers sought to extend the rule of God to all of the people of the earth. The Caliphate grew mighty indeed at the height of its power, ruling Spain, North Africa, the Middle East, Anatolia, the Balkans, and Persia.
Okay. So here we are. I think it's very tempting, actually, to move up to here. 2 reasons. 1, mountain and river. And it actually does get us near more of this resources as well. 1, 2, 3. It still technically keeps us in range of those. Yeah, I think that does make the most sense. Unfortunately, we're going to lose 2 turns, but I still think it's worth it. Yeah, I certainly think it's worth it. Plus, it gets us nearer to this gold, and it gives us 2 backup plans, because we obviously want a religious pantheon that generates faith. So we have the option of desert folklore, or the one that, I think it's like religious idols, I think it's called, where it's like gold and silver. So that certainly works for us in both ways. Oh, and look at that. Ife is right next to us, which really helps, considering we're going to lose a couple of turns to get that. So that was really lucky that they're right next to us. Sweet. So whilst we will lose a couple of turns in getting everything up, we just got some bonus faith, which is super sweet. Right. So, as I mentioned in the intro, we are going to play small. That doesn't mean that we're not going to grow at all, but what we do prioritise is faith tiles. Now, as we don't have a pantheon yet, we've got no faith tiles, so after that we prioritise whatever gives us the most yield, and at the moment, that is this gold tile. So, who cares about food? Not I, says the walrus. Not I. So there we go. We've got that already. You can keep exploring, I suppose. Get me a scout. Get me some pottery. And now we're actually playing. Really, really happy that Ife was right next to us. That was a bit of a touch. And would be even more of a touch if this turned out to be some more faith as well. Because that would really negate the fact that we lost 2 turns to start with. It isn't. It's actually the worst that we could have got. Like, oh, here's some barbarians. It's like, oh, great, okay. Like, I really... Wow, we're kind of sandwiched in between them, which is doubly annoying. Kind of means I probably want to get archery a little bit sooner than what I was planning. Just so we've got a bit of protection from these vandals. These barbarian scum. Right, we head the other way. We certainly have tons of gold around us, don't we? Going to be Mr. Gold. Alright, we'll start on Monument, but we'll obviously change it once Pottery's... Oh, no, actually, it's going to be done at the same time, so... We don't need to change it. I was going to say we'll switch to the Shrine, but... Oh, who's this? Hong Bong. Awesome. Oh, and who's this? Zanzibar. How the hell did we see Zanzibar before this? Is this Russia? I think it is Russia. Oh, and someone's... Is that... Oh, no, that's just a river. I thought that was another border. I was like, wait a second, how's it going through Ife? What, Ife? Hello. Bye-bye. Alright. It's interesting. Nearby neighbours. Kind of like it. Russia's not too bad. Oh, and who's this? Bratislava. Look at this. Finding all of our nearby neighbours. Super fast. Getting all this cash. It was awesome. Love gold. Love gold! You keep exploring. There's more desert over here as well, isn't there? I would like to get a ocean-based city, if we can. Oh, that's quite nice. That could actually be the prime location for it. Because later on... Oh. Hi, the cadet! Fuck off. Yeah, get lost. Because, yeah, anyway, as I was saying, like, cargo ship trade routes, way better than caravan trade routes. But, you know, we'll get whatever trade routes we can get to start with. Culture, alright, that's not bad. I don't like how many barbarian encampments there are all around us, but hey ho. Let's get that shrine up. I'm actually going to get archery first. I was going to go animal husbandry first, but I'm just going to get archery just because I want an archer. Oh, but then again, saying that, how many turns? 9 turns. So we're not actually even going to have enough gold. Well, actually, that's not true. We probably will, because we'll find some more. We'll find some more of those, whatchamacallits. City-states. And plus, he's going to pay us 1 gold per turn. Which also helps. What happened here? Okay, don't care about that. Do care about this, though. Here we go. We've opened up Piety. Not quite good enough, but almost. If we had a second population, that would probably be getting worked. Okay. Keep exploring, because exploration is good. It shows us where everything is, don't you know? Need some more city-states, though. I need their bonus of cash. Now, also, we would prefer to ally with, especially in the early game. Later on, we'll ally with whoever. But mercantile city-states, fine. More happiness is always okay. But we would prefer to do, obviously, religious and cultural city-states. They're my sort of targets. The ones that provide food, I always forget what they're called, but they're sort of like the lowest priority. Alright, so we've done the shrine. Could get the granary. We do have something which will benefit from having the granary. So yeah, go on, we'll get the granary. Even though I'm not superly fussed about growth, but if we're going to get a bit of a bonus out of it from having some deer nearby, then why not? Oh, that's nice. Not nice that there's some stinking barbarians right next to it, but... Pigeon lady. She does sound like a pigeon, doesn't she, when she says that? You just like turn up with some breadcrumbs or something like that, and she's like... Alright, you might have just sacrificed yourself. Oh, no, you haven't. You'll survive. Oh, that's a bit rubbish. I'm not sure we can get round there. They'll probably attack us. Attacker cacker. Alright, you made it through. Malacca, give me some money. Oh! Go away! Stinking barbarian scum. Scumbles. Scumblestan. You want us to deal with these barbarians attacking you? Well, I want to deal with those barbarians attacking you as well. But we'll be able to deal with that pretty soon once we get some archery going. Sneak back. See if we can get round. Just leave us alone, you bloody stupid barbarians. Oh, there's someone else here as well. Kathmandu. Oh, did you pop? Oh, fuck you. I'm still going through. To crack an old joke. What does a Kathmandu? Meow. It does indeed. I know you come for the civ, but you stay for the jokes, don't you? That's it. All attack me. You won't be laughing once I get my fucking archers, will you? Alright. Cool. With all of that gold, I am like super tempted. I'm super tempted to go. Because Desert Folklore, I mean, how much of benefit are we actually getting? You know what? Desert Folklore is probably not the way to go. Because, alright, Mecca will have some tiles here that certainly work. Let me see. Because it gives me one, but this gives me one culture and one faith. And I'm definitely going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I can work. And how many tiles of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, I will technically get a bit more. And if I built over here, I'd have that, but these won't be that great. So actually I think religious idols is the way to go, because it gives me the culture as well. So yeah, okay. Religious idols. Awesome. Awesome wells. Okay, now we'll go on to animal husbandry. And we'll get some mining as well. So we'll go mining, and then we'll shoot up to philosophy. Oh, actually, we'll probably need to get trapping as well. Trapping can wait. It's not super imperative. Because we'll still get that bonus once the... We won't be able to turn this into... I think it works that way, doesn't it? We'll still get like the +1 food bonus or whatever it is to the deer with the granary. I think. Even if we don't have... Yeah, it doesn't have to actually be improved, so that's fine. That's all good. Oh. Yeah, okay. Good time. Sorry if you heard me swigging my coffee there. Shut up. Oh, are you coming from that way? I'm not a big fan of that. Did we buy that archer? Didn't even buy that archer. There we go. The archers. It wouldn't be terrible if you just went home just to power up. Yep. It's fine, you know where we are anyway. I'll happily take your cash. Alright, Mr. Archer. You gotta go over here. Oh, maybe you actually should come over here. Yeah, maybe you should come over here first. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. But first, we need to get a worker. Yeah, worker indeed. And then we're probably going to get a settler, even though I would like to get a caravan first, but we just had to do things slightly different in a different order because we needed those archers, because there's so many fucking barbarian scum around us. That it's distressful. Oh, I didn't like that. That's a bit annoying. So we're going to take a little bit of a punch. A little bit of a hand axe to the face. No one likes a hand axe to the face, do they? But, you know, that's the way life is sometimes. You can jump back there. You can come on this hill, shout at people. Shout obscenities at that camp. You motherfucks.
Как тебе понравится?
Yeah, I'm surprised it took you so long to ask. Alright, now you're in trouble. Bombard. Heal up. Bombard. Yes. Yes. We'll bombard you some more. Oh crap, we can't hit you with the city. That's annoying, but we can... Oh, I didn't finish you off. That's doubly annoying. I thought you were gone. I thought you were a goner for sure. But you weren't. You lied to me. You lied to me. And I do. Return of the Mac. Alright, we'll bombard you. Excellent. Oh, you good to go? Excellent. Well, you need to explore around here, because this is going to be where our second home is going to be.
Как тебе понравится?
I have no reason to say no to this, so we'll go yes. And there was some horses nearby, that's quite nice. You can probably heal up actually. Let's see why not. They'll probably throw out another, they'll probably spawn out another a baddie, a barbarian. I couldn't think of the words. There's a baddie? Yeah, baddies. Look at them. All these baddies everywhere. I could do with another... Well, we're going to get an extra bit of population. Oh, hello. Interesting. Alright, cross there. And good, we can work that, because that speeds up getting us our profit. Plus it gives us more culture, which is going to also help us get more faith. So all that's good. So that granary certainly worked out, because it enabled us not having to work one of these silly food tiles. Good granary. Good granary. Not misbehaving. Wow, that's really near to Babylon. I hope that doesn't piss him off. But I don't really have a choice. I mean, I've got to settle somewhere, right? I don't just randomly settle out here and then... Well, maybe we'll have to randomly settle up here. So we want 3 cities. And in terms of space, we don't have an awful lot of it. Let's move you here. You can fire on them. We'll see what they do. You're good to just come here. And you're just going to have to build us a settler now. Now! Now! Yes. I'm happy with that. Don't move in. What are you doing? Who are you encroaching on? They should be alright. We'll be fine building there, I reckon. Probably. Maybe. Not like right next to them, but it's near enough that they might get a bit pissed off. We'll see. So, shit, have I not done... Alright, well, we'll be done in 2 turns. Bombard. Yeah, just wait. You've got nothing else to do, so wait. Genghis Khan is a threat to the stability of this world. I don't really care. You covet my lands, do you? Where are you even based? Like, where are you hanging out? Don't know, don't care. What nearby camp are you targeting? Yeah, I get that, but... Oh, wow, there's one right there? Okay, well, that kind of wouldn't be terrible to go and destroy, would it? Could you? Oh, no, I was thinking, could I destroy that? But then it was like, oh no, it's not even our person. Right. Now you got to wait another turn. We've got to adopt a policy called Mandate of Heaven. Yeah, because heaven is mandating us. What about woman date of heaven? Hey, don't have to be sexist. All right, let's just jump through here. All right, now you can start building that. Excellent. You take that, Ralph Pow. You keep healing up. It is literally there where we're going to have to build that city. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Well, that's pretty much perfect as well. Well, I mean, in theory we could build it there, but I don't really want to build on the wheat. I'd rather build there. That gives us access to the sea. All kinds of sea goodness. Sea breezy. Alright, bombard. Next turn. Go and kick her ass, man. Yeah, no one seems to like Dido. I agree, go kick her ass. Stupid pigeon woman. Kathmandu wants Malacca bullied. Well, go and bully him then. Do you think I am? I can do your dirty work for you. Some kind of lackey? I'm going to take out that camp. Oh, Milan, hello. Old Faithful, eh? Alright, good. That's you gone. I'm surprised no one actually wanted rid of that. It's kind of annoying. Alright. Next. Milan longs for culture, don't we all? Didn't I just click on you? There we go. Because it probably would be in our interest to go and destroy that camp down there. But it would also be in our interest to have an escort. You can go and destroy them. Because we need to get over here quickly. I think we should be far enough away that they're not going to get too pissed off, but I don't really like settling in. Ooh, okay, let's move back. Oh, what? Horsemen? That's a disaster. I'm not happy about that. Horsemen are a bit tricky to deal with. I think we should probably be alright. We bombard them. No, you know what? It's not worth the risk. I don't want to lose my archer. So you're just going to have to wait there a turn. Oh no, I can still bombard from there though. Yeah, boom. There we go. So yeah, it certainly wasn't worth the risk of just standing there, was it? Arif no longer needs our help. Alright, well, I don't know what help did they... I can't remember what it was for. How dare you fucking destroy our shit that we were working on, you dickheads. Thankfully we should be able to pap you though. Yeah, there we go. You're gone. You're gone! You're gone! Right, you come out here. Actually, I probably should have just healed up there. That would have been the smarter thing to do. But either way, it still works out okay. Yeah, repair that. You can go cover and you can heal up. And we're going to end the episode there. So that is our first episode in the books. Pretty good one. Mecha up and running. We've got our Pantheon, which is all good. We're getting nice culture, nice faith early doors. We're going to get another city hopefully just over here. Hopefully that won't piss off Babylon and everything will be hunky-dory and we'll go and do this quest. As it is the first episode in a brand new series, it would do me the world of good and it would be a massive favour I ask of you, if you are enjoying it of course, to hit that like button at the bottom of the video because it does me the world of good knowing that people are actually enjoying the series and it'll give me a boost of encouragement along the way. And make sure you join us tomorrow when we will continue this adventure. But until then, thank you very much for watching and we'll see you then. Bye bye.